Yo, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy Eddbedhead here in the Sleeping Cinema, and today I have with me
Backstab. Or breadstab. Call me something, just not my name.
who else do we have with us?
Alex.
Oh, did you just say it,
Accept that.
Sen?
Son.
Oh my god.
I had to make a dramatic effect, okay?
Yeah, call me Alex and get cut.
So there will be timestamps, and he's just teasing the audience. He would never cut our
Yeah, you
beloved
would never
audience.
cut
Paper
anyone.
cut.
He would
How
never
about
cut
that?
our beloved
What
audience
about a paper
members.
cut?
So there will be
the best
timestamps.
satisfaction is getting a paper cut and squeezing a lemon on yourself.
No!
Anyway, there will be timestamps in the description of our review. You guys want to skip ahead to that, but for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. So how's y'all's week been?
Cold and rainy. I like the rain. I actually really liked the weather this week. It was very nice.
Did you go outside?
No, he did not. So he's just saying because
It's-
he's
because
It
it's been a
sucks
good
if you're working outside.
It was actually, I like that. I do like this weather though because running outside it's a great feeling.
It is good fall weather,
The fall is
So I
very nice
went
time
running
of
all
year.
this week basically outside,
That's crazy.
and it felt fantastic. I was having a great time. Breathing, it was like
Breathing.
I gave you guys
Breathing
shout outs
do be
during my
fine.
stay and everything at Padnos. So I gave you call out and Eddie call out. So
Let's
What about
go.
no.
Wait, you're staying at Padnos?
No, still so far.
Wait, till when?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like quitting like already.
No. I'm waiting. For
You were
calls.
just thinking about it.
No, I'm waiting for calls.
Oh, okay.
So what else have y'all been up to?
we had a nice party yesterday.
Yeah,
Nice
we
little
did.
party.
You guys
It was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, see it. See, good thing you came, right? You almost didn't want to.
Cause I was tired.
Bro, I honest to God, all of us are tired. This
Yeah,
has been
I
one of
almost
those
didn't
lazy
go.
weekends. I felt like for everyone.
I've been falling
Lazy
asleep
weekend.
hella early and I hate it. I
Yeah,
like
well, I
staying up
thought-
late.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you were talking big. You were all like, I don't care how I do it. I'm gonna stay up till 3.
Nah, bro, I'm struggling out here to stay up.
He's just a walking contradiction.
I mean, I don't.
Like saying he wants new
I
clothes.
wasted so
but
much.
doesn't.
I wasted so much time.
I went clothes shopping
yesterday by falling
too.
asleep at like
So,
midnight instead.
I
and, like,
spent 4
crap.
hours
I want to play some games.
looking for just this one shirt.
It's a nice shirt.
It's a
It
nice
is a
fall
nice
shirt.
You
I-
picked
I-
right.
Well,
I
it was
looks
for our
very
engagement
comfortable.
photos today because I have engagement photos to take.
It all
Aw.
cleans up.
Yeah,
Good.
I got a haircut done. You
Yeah,
know,
for
beard
real.
cleaned up. I got like.
Dang,
I
you
have to,
better
like-
send me an
I
invitation.
need me a good haircut, but I don't go there enough to know what I get.
Bro, no one's
constantly.
gonna see it underneath that beanie you wear.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's mostly for me, not for you. Guys,
Let it
okay?
breathe, bro. All right, anything else you guys been up to?
I've been playing a lot of Overwatch.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Overwatch
yeah, we
is
got
fun.
Overwatch
We
too.
still
Bro,
got Overwatch.
I finished an amazing show called Cyberpunk. It was.
Well, we'll
Mid.
talk about that
Didn't you
later.
say it was mid?
Oh, it's so good.
We'll
It
talk
was
about-
actually pretty good. I
We'll
like
talk
how it
about
ended.
Cyberpunk.
Well, I'm saying
later.
that's another thing I did this week. That's all.
Oh.
That's about it, I think.
That's it. Yeah, it was a pretty chill week. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, and then I took my mom to the hospital yesterday.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
damn.
she's okay, right?
Yeah, she's okay.
All right,
Rotten
that's good.
Tomatoes
She
is
can't.
wrong.
She just can't. I guess like so that at the hospital, the one we went to, she can't do injections like to put her to sleep in a sense, because they did surgery like that, and they're like, yeah, she can't come to this hospital anymore. She can't she won't let her body go to sleep with the injections. You know,
What the
there's
heck?
2 types of anesthesia. There's the actual gas and injection. She was taking the injection one. She went. They gave her 310
That's a lot.
milligrams of.
That is a lot.
And the recommended amount for something like for normal people is 210 or something
That's
like
a lot.
Shit.
She was over 100 and she still wasn't asleep.
Oh my god.
So
they
they
tried.
still did the surgery on her because they had to. But yeah, now she can't go to that hospital. She has to go to the actual, I think, the downtown hospital.
So
Oh,
she's
shit.
just like resistant to it?
Yeah, I think so. Her body just breaks it down way quicker than it needs to be.
She's
That-
a Flash.
I wonder if that'll affect you.
No, I've already been put under before, and
Oh, you were
when
fine.
I was fine. I was
So
out.
what you're
I was
telling
out
me?
cold.
What you're telling me is she's like the Flash.
Yeah, in that aspect, yeah. I mean, she does take like, and whenever I go to her house, I see like
Her
40
metabolism is insane.
40 different pill bottles, because she has a
Damn.
lot of shit wrong with her.
Oh shit.
So, but
Oh,
yeah,
hopefully everything gets better.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's what we're
hopefully it
hoping.
all gets better.
she might have cancer.
So,
that's
oh
good.
no.
Yeah. We'll pray for you, bro.
So with that, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. Any new movies, TV shows, or video games y'all are looking forward to?
No.
No.
I'm
Not
looking
even
forward to the new
Pokemon.
Call of
Well,
Duty,
they
bro.
already know that I'm looking forward to that stuff, you know?
Oh,
They
yeah, Call of
announced
Duty
new
comes out in a
Pokemon.
week or two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
that's
buy.
exciting.
I'm gonna buy the 120 edition.
Yeah, I already-
Let's bully Scott to buy it.
Don't do that.
I already talked to him about him buying it. He says he won't
You
do
guys
it.
are- you
Yeah,
guys-
because we're just not gonna play with.
exactly. You guys aren't gonna play it enough.
I
We
will.
always
I actually
play.
will.
He just never plays when we play.
Yeah, he never likes it. He's
Even
been,
though you
but
guys
he
work the
has been.
same shift.
He
Well,
has
he's
been.
weird about it. He's like, nah, I just want to do me today.
Well, he didn't like the fact that you guys made him buy an Xbox, but then you guys don't have an Xbox anymore.
Hey,
So
he bought the
he's
new one
like-
after we all had the PS5.
Crossplay is a
So
beautiful
that was
thing.
his fault. I'm not taking any responsibility. He bought the Xbox after we all bought PS5s.
Yeah, because I got another invitation to get a PS5.
Oh shit! See,
I
you
don't
can
know
hook
what I'm gonna
Scotty
do
up.
with it.
Sell
Oh,
it to
I
someone.
could.
Yeah, you
I
can-
could ask Scott
Be
if
a
he wants
scalper.
it.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so let's start with the first trailer. Up first, we got Megan. I don't really
Megan
have-
from Drake and Josh.
I don't have. Yeah, Megan.
You're gonna have
So,
that.
a robotic engineer at a toy company builds a lifelike doll that begins to take on a life of its own. It releases January 13th, 2023.
it's
What do you
almost
guys
as if
think?
we didn't already make movies about this.
This movie looked like shit.
This
low
movie
key.
is nothing original.
Yeah, it's nothing original, and also the doll looks like garbage, and the fact they probably using a human person to do it is hilarious.
They're
Like,
lit-
I think it looks it's eerie since it's practical effects.
It's more high budget.
Oh yeah, these probably
compared.
It looks
but
interesting.
The story is basically stolen from these other like indie startup movies where
or Chucky.
No, not like Chucky.
So
but
actually,
yeah,
I
I
just
see
want
it.
to see how.
I said or Chucky.
Yeah, or Chucky. Yeah, and
Do you guys even know the origin of Chucky? Like how he came to
Yeah,
be?
there's a
I watched the
guy
first
did
one.
A voodoo curse.
Yeah, I watched the first one.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's nothing new. It honestly feels like they're just stealing the plot from other movies and throwing it into this.
When I seen this trailer in theaters, I thought of Elon Musk because I just remember he recently watching that
dance scene.
he actually dropped robotic smart AI robotics
It was
He
a
human
sneak
life.
peek, but
And
it was a peek. He's not gonna release it.
Oh, he's not. I thought I seen this.
He's a liar.
Yes.
All right, but yeah, Megan looks okay. I mean, I'd give it a watch.
It's very.
The fact that it is practical, I will give it points because CGI it wouldn't make it look as
Realistic.
Eerie.
Yeah, it would not make it eerie. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't.
I think they made maybe the doll a little too lifelike that it's not uncanny enough. Maybe. I don't know.
Nah, that's uncanny enough for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it because she was emoting Fortnite
Yeah, she was
dances.
emoting on her kills. It's kind of crazy.
I got a kill. Let's emote.
Victory Royale, y'all. Here it is.
I think that. I think that might really take away from the movie if they did that.
It is pretty.
I don't
dumb.
think so. Another thing
Hopefully
is, I
this
don't think
movie-
this movie's gonna be serious
yeah,
enough.
hopefully
Yeah.
that's what I
If
say. I
you-
hope this movie doesn't take itself seriously.
No, I hope the audience don't take it serious. That's the thing, because the
When
audience
the mother
normally.
said shut down, the way she just looked at him like, did this bitch just really say
Yeah,
that?
shut down. Hell
Like,
no.
I'm gonna wring her neck. That's a good one.
All right. Let's
What if
move.
Megan's a child?
No, it's not.
Up next, we got Spirited, which was the Ryan Reynolds trailer. Let me pull
It's
up.
called Spirited.
I
Yeah.
already forgot it.
So
I'm
a
watching this.
musical version of Charles Dickens' story of a miserly
comes out in
misanthrope
4 weeks
who is
now, I think.
taken on a
3-4
magical
weeks
journey.
now.
Releases November 11 of 2022. What do you guys think of Spirited?
I'm excited because I like Christmas movies and Christmas musicals, so those are fun.
It's whatever.
It's
I'm
the-
not
And
gonna
it's
watch
Ryan
it.
Reynolds with
it's 4 weeks from now.
the other guy.
He needs to just stop for
The
a
other
couple years.
Who, Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, he needs
Yeah,
to take
he's
a break.
Yeah, he's been doing too much.
Nah,
Like, I like
Deadpool
him.
3.
I like him, but like he needs to
Oh, yeah,
be
Will
in
Ferrell
less
did it.
things.
I need Deadpool 3.
That is a thing.
Yeah,
They-
it
they-
comes out
yeah.
in 4
Exactly.
4 years.
I need more Ryan Reynolds.
No, but
Just
see,
keep making Deadpools.
yeah, Deadpool's fine if he wants to keep doing those, but not like
Make 20.
all these other
I want
movies.
20
I'm,
Deadpool
I'm looking
movies.
past the fact that it's an overused actor at this moment, right?
At
I
this
just
moment.
want to see a good Christmas movie.
Is this like the
This
Mickey
is a
Mouse?
Christmas Carol, but musical.
Is this, I would say, is this that Mickey Mouse kind of movie? with,
Yeah,
like,
that he
the
did a
Stooge?
Christmas Carol.
Let's
Yeah.
not talk about Mickey Mouse because that's an ugly thing.
Why?
Why?
Mickey Mouse is ugly.
Do you not like mice?
No.
Does it trigger
What the
you?
That's
frick,
a
bro?
good movie, bro. Spirit.
I've never seen it. I heard it was
I
garbage.
never seen it. I
You
heard
guys
it
never
was
seen
sad.
Never seen
Spirit?
Spirit?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Spirited Away, maybe.
Yeah, there we go.
You guys
I
ever
like
heard of that
Spirited Away.
movie?
I love that movie.
It's
pretty underrated
I
in my
remember
opinion.
that Billie Eilish said that she cried for a cover art by recalling a spirit scene.
And what? In Spirit Away or
Should we-
Spirit
In
the Horse?
Spirit the Horse.
Yeah, Spirit the Horse is a very emotional
It
movie.
is a good
believe it or
movie.
not.
Doesn't Billie Eilish admit she watches like anime as well?
All right, moving on. Owl House season 3. What do you guys think?
Bro,
I
I
don't
am-
think anything. I haven't.
Bro, I'm
continue
looking
the series.
forward to it, but I'm just slacking on the show more.
It's
Season 3.
the first special came out yesterday, and apparently the second one comes out next year.
Holy schmoly.
When is the show gonna be dropped? Actually, season
Never.
3.
I hope it dies.
It's actually canceled.
I hope the show.
There's new
goes-
character designs. What do you guys think of the
What do you mean it's canceled?
redesigns?
They just showed a trailer.
Yeah, but after this is season 3. There's only 3 episodes. There's 3 specials.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, and
Very
one
cool.
came out yesterday. One comes out in 2023,
So,
and then we don't know the third one.
So,
Wow.
it looks interesting. It
I
looks
can't
like it's
believe
going
they
to be
just-
very dramatic.
There's a time skip.
What do you guys think? Yeah, what do you guys think of the time skip and
I
the
think it's
redesign?
cool.
I dig it.
Yeah, it looks cool. I like it.
I like how I'm caught up with the
Yo,
series.
Gus has an earring. That's dope.
I don't. Why did they cancel it though? What the fuck?
Because
Wait, what
Disney.
the fuck is this?
I know.
It's a
man.
person. Is that a donkey?
You
Oh.
don't you don't remember her?
He's not. I don't think he's all the way caught up.
I am.
Oh, she's the shit.
You are?
She's a
Yeah.
shapeshifter.
She's a shapeshifter that takes over for
Loose.
Yeah, Loose.
Oh, right.
So when Loose gets pushed in the portal, that creature comes out and just plays as Loose the whole time.
Oh, right. I forgot about it because we barely see the mom's perspective anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Owl House season 3. So sad that it's ending, but at least we get a little bit more. And up next, we got Phone Boot. What do you guys think? Let me pull up the
It's
freaking description.
It's weird.
Which one?
The Ghostbuster spinoff.
Oh, the Bollywood
Phone
movie.
Booth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
so
Bollywood
we got another
Ghostbusters
Bollywood trailer.
looks
Bollywood, we said
weird.
we would keep watching your trailers, and we are. So this is a horror comedy that follows a shop with ghost busting
Feels more
services.
comedy than horror.
Yes, it's very comedy. It
It's
released
coming out
November
really
4th
soon too.
of 2022. What do you guys think of
I don't like
Boot
this one
Phone?
so
I hope
far.
I'm saying it right.
I have nothing much to say about it except that it looks pretty bad, even for a Bollywood movie.
Isn't it supposed to be phone
do you mean
booth?
even for
not,
a Bollywood?
booth phone?
Yeah, what does
Bollywood
that
movies
mean,
are
bro?
cool.
You freaking white people and your freaking racism.
Out of all of us here, I've
Oh,
probably
man.
seen more Bollywood
Brown
movies
people can't
compared
make
to you
good
guys, all right?
movies,
I have something to
man.
compare it to.
I just think
Freaking
about
Bollywood.
this to Ghostbusters, and I think Ghostbusters did it better. But this is on. I feel like this could be on par, like a little under. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks okay. I mean,
I do like I like the fact that the girl in the middle, the chick, she is a ghost.
yeah, she is a ghost.
That's a nice
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't feel like I like the
I wouldn't
comedy
see
too
it
much.
in theaters, but I'll definitely watch it if it shows
This is
up,
coming
like, on
to
Netflix or
U.S.
something.
theaters.
Their
No.
Ghostbuster suits are kind
no,
of cool.
not anytime soon.
I don't think this is coming.
You can find it
but
online
I might
somewhere.
give it a shot if I come across it, like on Netflix or something.
Maybe you can find it online.
I'm not gonna rent
They're
it.
the new Ghostbusters, y'all.
How can they bust ghosts if they have a ghost?
Did anyone
She's
see
helping
the?
them.
By
Wait, I got
busting
a
on
question. Did
ghosts.
anyone see the chicks Ghostbusters when they did that?
The 2016
What about
version? No.
Yeah, the feminine
It
Ghostbusters.
does.
Did you watch
What
it?
about
Oh,
them?
that one with
I didn't
Chris
see it.
Hemsworth in it.
Yeah.
Was that
Yeah,
Chris
I
Hemsworth?
saw that in theaters. I fell asleep.
I was wondering if
Like
that
20
one was
minutes
good
in
or
the movie,
not.
I fell asleep.
Oh my god.
And woke up at the very end.
Wow,
God.
why would you do that? It's because they were women, bro.
No,
Is that
because I
why?
was tired. I got
Nah,
out of work
bro.
and it came out.
No,
What's
it's
the
because
movie?
they were like women, bro. You're like, fudge this.
Nah, bro, I was knocked out.
Yeah, you wrong
right
for
now.
that.
That's why there's a
Alexa.
lot of
Yeah,
Anyways,
100%, bro.
before we
You
get
you be
to-
doing us dirty, bro. Come on, cuz.
Before we continue to cancel Lexi, let's talk about women talking.
Bro, you was talking the whole time
Oh
during
my
this
God.
trailer too.
So in 2010, the women of an isolated religious community grapple with reconciling their reality with their faith, based on a novel by Miriam Towes, released December 2nd of 2022.
I'm
so-
not watching this movie.
None of us have read the book
Wait,
or
there's
even
a book?
heard of it.
They just
Yeah.
said based off the book.
Oh.
So we can't really comment on it because the trailer didn't give us much to go
Plot
off of.
to even based
Or
off.
there's
of.
the book cover.
I
I think
tend
it's
to
the
not
fourth one.
watch very serious movies.
third.
all
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah.
one does seem like it's gonna take itself too seriously.
Too
So,
seriously? I
if
don't know.
this is-
Too serious.
If this is a good
Just
movie
the-
or
the
not,
right
we don't know.
amount.
I don't think I'll watch
You
this.
think it's gonna be just the right amount of seriousness?
Yeah.
Want some
Apparently,
popcorn.
it's a bug. Look, it's way won a little award. Yay!
It feels like it could be a
Won
good
an award.
like Amish horror movie.
An
Amish
amazing,
horror.
sad, shocking, but touching novel based on real life events. Could be right out of Handmaid's Tale, which I've never read either.
Neither have I.
So that's a movie, guys.
We just
Anyways,
know that it's coming out.
It's
If you know, you
coming
know.
out.
If you don't like us, then you don't know.
The
All
trailers this week have been garbage.
so what are you guys' so moving on to what are you guys' thoughts before watching Halloween Ends?
I was
didn't-
just-
I didn't
I was
watch
kind
the,
of excited.
the last one.
I was kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie.
Who
I
would
was-
ever be? I told you these movies are all the same.
I was just
Halloween.
wanting.
Same or not, you can be excited for a movie.
I was just
like
wanting
the
to see
Halloween
how it was
series.
gonna end. That was it. I just want to see
I
how it
want to
ended.
see what they could possibly do.
The
after
only good
that
one
was
was
it.
the first one.
No, look. The reason why
No,
you'd
I
be
like the 2017 version too.
let
Oh,
me
this-
give you
to
the
start
one of
this one?
trilogy.
Well, I didn't see that one.
Let me give you the reasoning behind why I think you could have been excited for this movie, right? Based on a total crap show of an ending in the last movie, what more could they have done to end the series? That is
didn't
a
watch the
very
last
serious
one.
This
question
one.
to
He didn't watch
consider.
number two. He didn't watch number
All right. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, it's a very serious question to consider to see what directions they could possibly take the movie in. You know.
I just like Halloween. I
And
don't
that's
know.
what
It's
I
cool.
wanted to see. Like, what are they possibly going to do to end this series? Like, what more could they do with it? And so I was excited to find out.
I just don't believe them.
I-
There's no way this is the last one.
No, by a long shot.
two. Yeah, how they ended
They're
this
never gonna
last
end
one,
the
it,
series.
it makes it seem like it's gonna be continuing. going.
Before talking about spoilers, I thought this movie was gonna be interesting. I don't know. I didn't really like the ending of the second one, so I was like,
I know. Me and you watched it. Didn't we watch it as a little group? Me
Yeah,
and you.
we did.
Yeah,
I watched it at home while playing Overwatch.
like we watched two as a group, and we're so triggered by the ending of that.
Really?
Dude, that was so annoying. Everyone
Giving it
was
away.
well. Number two.
Oh,
Number two.
the second
The
one.
end of two was like everyone in the town was beating the fuck
Like,
out of
he
Monica
should
Mile.
have died
Yeah.
from that beating, but he just stood up and killed everyone there.
Yeah, he just stood up like it was nothing, just murdered the 12 people, and everyone else that was around there just
And, no,
magically
the
disappeared.
The screen just goes to black.
They magically disappear. That's all I know. I'm like, what the fuck?
all right. So with that, let's get into the spoiler-free review. So spoiler-free review of Halloween Ends. It released October 14 of 2022, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, directed by David Gordon Green. Rated R. Plot summary: the saga of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode comes to a spine-chilling climax in its final installment of this trilogy. What are your guys' thoughts without any spoilers?
Like I said, my thoughts were, it was bad.
What was the question? Sorry.
What were your thoughts
Before getting into the movie.
before getting into spoilers?
Oh,
I
this
thought it
is
was
spoiler
bad.
free section.
I thought it was really, really bad. I
Man,
liked
are
that-
y'all even on this earth?
Look,
It's a
I
poor
liked
movie.
how some of the main characters changed their entire attitude, basically, like their entire personality changed in this movie.
I didn't like that this movie did not fit with the
The other two,
the two movies previously.
it did not belong.
This is its own. I felt like this could have been its own movie. Like it
I
is.
agree.
There's a lot of nothing in this movie. Like I kept track, like hitting the where you can scrub the video because I was watching it on Peacock, and like we were halfway through the movie and there was literally like nothing scary happening.
No, yeah.
It
like-
was just about this fuck ass kid.
No spoilers.
What? It's a kid. And I'm like, this kid's whatever.
like the
This
beginning.
new character's boring.
And but like I don't know anyone else other than Jamie Lee Curtis.
Her daughter was, or her granddaughter was in all the new movies.
Yeah, I didn't see them.
Like I guess that was it. I mean, this movie should have been its own movie.
They should they should not have
it
made
didn't
this.
fit the theme of Halloween. If it had been like,
Yeah, because it's Hollow. Like the
if it had
last.
been like scary,
My
super
question is,
scary
did they have
other
this movie planned out before they actually made it, or did they just plan it?
I think
as it went?
I think the corporation got greedy. They're like, all right, make us 3 movies now. They're like, what the fuck? All right, well, I guess. how we're gonna
That's
do that.
crazy.
It's so sad.
Yeah, and it's a little bit
just-
disappointing. I wouldn't say it's a terrible movie, but I would rather it be its own.
Yeah, like I said, if this is all
Franchise
it'd
or
been
whatever.
fine. Like,
If-
like I said, the other two were like, because Michael Myers known to be a slasher movies normally,
Mhm.
and the fact like 1 and 2 like of the new ones, they were all legit. He was just walking around just killing people left and right, just
Hell yeah.
yeah, and then he was just walking calmly, just
That's
shaking
his
everyone.
thing, bro.
And then this one, nah, nothing like that.
Oh shit.
I was
We had
more
the
mad,
mask.
huh?
We had the mask at least.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that made
Well,
me
was it not in the
frustrated,
other
bro.
movies?
No, it was.
The one that made me frustrated about this movie is I wanted to see his face and not like how much.
Oh, they never
I
showed.
kind of like
Yeah.
that they kept it a mystery.
Really?
So that
I don't-
anybody could be.
I don't like that.
So that anybody could be Michael.
Because I want to see it. I wanted to
Nah,
see.
we don't need to see his face. They teased it the whole trilogy.
I know. I was so like even towards the end of this trilogy, it was like they still didn't want to show it.
All right, what do you guys rate it out of 10?
3.
It's a 4.
I'm giving
Yeah,
it.
actually, yeah, 3.
I'm actually giving it a 6.
I'm
Bro, you
also at a
guys are
6.
Fuck nuts.
Your nuts are fucked. You don't even have any. All right.
Your cat. chopped
This
them off for you.
IMDb audience member, the IMDb rating is 5.1 out of 10. Metascore is 45 out of 100.
45.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 40%, and audience is at 57%. Y'all.
This audience is very generous.
So they're about 4.5, 5 range
Very generous audience.
for everything. So before we jump into the spoiler
What's the
filled
average?
review, like, comment, subscribe. Also check out these guys. Their links will be in the description. And we are most of the podcast platforms, so give a listen anywhere at any time.
Are we okay? Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I was gonna say, are we on WGRD, which is the radio show in the
That
fucking
you
movie?
Hell yeah! I
No,
wish
in
we
the
were on there.
movie,
In the movie, actually.
because they kept fucking playing radio host shit throughout the whole. I didn't get it.
I
So
didn't
let's
get it
take
either.
let's take an in-depth review of Halloween Ends, starting from the beginning. So in 2019, Corey Cunningham is babysitting a young boy named Jeremy, who pulls a prank by locking him inside of the attic. Just as
Kid
Jeremy's
got fucked up.
Just as Jeremy's parents come home, Corey kicks the door open and accidentally knocks Jeremy off the balcony to his death. Corey is accused of intentionally killing Jeremy, but is cleared of manslaughter. So what do you
To
guys
be
think of
fair,
the
That
opening
kid deserved
sequence?
it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
that
that
kid
kid
deserved
did.
it.
deserve it. And to be fair, I can see why they thought he did it on purpose, because the parents get in the house
Yeah,
and
he says,
they
"I'm gonna
hear him
kill
say,
you."
"I'm gonna kill you."
And he has a knife in his
And
hand
has a
too.
knife in his hand and everything. He's like, "Oh, this doesn't look good."
Yeah, no.
But
Kid-
he got
that kid
away.
got fucked,
He's
bro.
all right.
That
How
kid got
did he
fucked.
get away? That's the real question.
Who? He had a good lawyer.
The crime scene.
It probably just
I don't
showed
know.
that the door
Lawyer.
was actually physically locked, and like that kid was right behind it. So he, you know, and he probably wasn't no in physical harm.
This is spoilers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
spoilers.
spoilers.
Kids is a little rotten.
So right off the bat, I was like, since this is the quote unquote last movie, they're gonna have to do something to like set up maybe a possible future. And like, like they obviously start going on that track, and then they completely take it away. They set up this whole fucking character who just dies.
Yeah, but I like it better that way because I don't want it to continue.
No, but like they wasted all this time on this
Just for him to
fucking
die.
character. Yeah.
Just from the die towards the end.
They
It'd
needed
be
to make
like
character
that.
though. So
I think they were just literally they couldn't think of anything else to fill the time with because they're like, oh, everyone wants to see this movie finish. How
the idea
like,
behind
or only-
this movie, unfortunately, is it's the spirit of Michael Myers that basically comes around and like I don't know takes over the kids. I guess I don't know what they're trying to say.
It's
exactly.
it was they were saying the evil that was in
The
like there's two types of
evil.
evil in the world, I guess.
It's so dumb.
So 3 years later, on October 19, 2022,
was 4.
the town of Haddonfield, Illinois, is still reeling from the aftermath of Michael's last killing spree, while Michael has vanished. Laurie Strode is writing a memoir, having bought a new house and living with Allison, her granddaughter, since Allison's parents were killed. As well, yeah. So meanwhile, Corey is now working at his uncle's salvage yard, still
actually
hated by the town.
it's so weird because so I didn't like I said I didn't see the prior movies. So it's just odd that like the town just acknowledges Michael Myers exists, but they also talk shit to
Lori.
the victims, implying that like he's not real at times. I did not get their
Well,
attitude.
it was more like you guys
You're
are
the
the
reason behind this.
yeah,
so
you're
we're
the
gonna
reason
make
why
you
our
feel
town
like-
is so fucked
Lori
this
is
whole
the
time.
number one target for Michael. So he always goes on a killing spree hunting for her. And so everybody kind of hates her and her family for
I legit don't remember why.
bringing this terror. Because she's the one who got away in the first movie.
Yeah.
The very
Oh.
first Halloween movie. She's the one who beat him.
Oh yeah.
So he's had this like vengeance against her.
That's why.
So it's a revenge story.
Yep.
It's always been.
And he,
It's like that astronaut meme
Yeah,
where you're looking at the
always
earth.
has been.
Always has been.
and he keeps
So
losing.
on his way home one day, he is taunted by high school bullies and injures himself in the process. An observer, Lori, brings him to the doctor's office where Allison works. The two begin developing a relationship and later attend a Halloween party. But Corey is confronted by Jeremy's mother, leaves the party, and is confronted by high schoolers. So what do you think of Corey constantly getting beat up?
Okay, first things first. I think it's very unrealistic. What person, knowing full well that this guy straight up supposedly murdered a kid in cold blood, what makes you think, oh yeah, let me go up to this murderer and just antagonize him? You know? Like, what could possibly go wrong?
because
Because he's a loser. Plus, he killed a kid, not a adult or
Yeah.
even
he's a high
someone.
schooler.
Oh, he was.
No.
No, when during the
The bullies were high schoolers.
I'm talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
the kid that he killed.
I know.
Like
Still,
it's not comparable.
the thing that made me frustrated with this character was the fact that he was being a giant pushover. Like he's a grown ass adult and like he's had a couple shirtless scenes if I recall, and he looked like he was in shape. He could have just knocked the kid out real quick.
That doesn't mean he knows how to fight just because you're in shape.
Plus, he probably would have gotten in a lot of trouble since they were kids.
Yeah, he's already got eyes.
Another
on
thing I
him.
thought about was why is he still in the fuck shit town? Like
Fuck shit.
He's because he's broke. I'm guessing.
Because his mama doesn't
Before
let
His
him
mom
leave,
is
bro.
not a good person.
yeah, his mom was.
Plus,
The uncle's really nice though. I liked him.
Yeah, but like if
Yeah, I was so sad about his death.
I know,
like,
right?
like if the
was the
uncle
only good
really
character.
was there to help his nephew right here, he should have like got him a ticket and out of there. You know.
Well, he gave him a bike, so he was trying to help however he could, I guess.
Like I really liked that uncle. Like he was cool.
He was.
Yeah, so this movie did have a lot of like incel-y vibes, which I wasn't into.
Yeah.
But
Look where the
Luckily-
French kissed his son.
luckily, that was only half of the movie. So that half of the movie, this
Yeah,
half
yeah.
of the movie, I think should have been its own movie. But the other half is what I like, where the killing sprees actually start.
Yeah, where towards it was like the last 20, 30 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
So like out of this 2-hour movie, only
Yeah, Michael gets like 10 minutes.
So yeah, the reason I like Halloween, the Halloween series is just because of the kills.
What
That's-
about the whole
that's just
situation
my
where
thing.
like if he keeps you alive, you basically the evil passes on to you situation?
no, that was just Michael recognizing that that person has the same grudge or vengeful evil like he does. So
So stupid. That's
He's
So-
an incel too.
yeah, so it's more like, hey, let me pass you my techniques and you can learn to do more just
Wouldn't
like
it
me.
be funny if like the movie like implied that Michael was an incel the whole time?
They did that in the Rob Zombie movie.
Oh yeah, they did. Holy shit.
I had never seen the Rob Zombie. Halloween.
But it's like so at the end of the second one, why is he just chilling in the sewers?
Because he got beat up pretty
fucked
badly.
up. He got
I don't.
really
The
fucked.
thing is, he said he got burnt like really badly. Like
He was.
in the second one, he wasn't even that badly burned. It looked like, and then in this
Well,
one,
he was in that fire in the house, remember? At
yeah,
the
but
very
he
beginning?
wasn't that badly burnt.
Yeah, he
like compared to how it is now, like they really amped up the burn that he took from the fire.
He looks so pathetic just chilling in the fucking sewers.
And
See, look
what-
at
what
him.
happened to that guy said I'm the real Mike Myers? What about that thing? That was weird, right?
That was
The
just
hobo?
he was just intimidating. He
Yeah,
was
but
just
see,
trying
if
to
you look
intimidate.
at him now, like this is 2, right?
Yeah, this is the second one.
Yeah, look at it. He doesn't even look that badly burnt.
I actually
like,
liked that scene a lot.
Yeah,
see,
Very
so I didn't think Halloween 2 is a bad movie until the ending. That's the only thing I hated.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ending was dog shit. I don't disagree with you, but like, like this one, he wasn't like
Prominent.
like this is where he still looked like he was
There
in his
was
prime.
no jump scares. There was nothing like no suspense in the movie at
Yeah,
all.
there wasn't. It wasn't a Michael
I mean,
Myers
jump
movie.
scares are shit.
That's what it
But
was.
still, they're like
They're
a
fun in the
must-have
moment.
for horror or slasher movies.
You know what made me laugh to think about? I'm pretty sure looked up the first guy who played Michael Myers.
Was it Michael Myers?
No, it was the first guy. So this guy, the new actor that's doing it, he's 6'3".
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking tall, and I'm like, that's pretty intimidating. The guy who did the original, like the first Halloween movie, he was only 5'10".
I think he wore platform shoes in the original.
I would say you had to, because there's a 5'10" guy is not that tall to be like walking like that, in my opinion.
So
I would have been scared of a 5'10" guy. I would have just shot him.
He should have been 8'2".
Corey is thrown.
I'm
That's
5'6",
huge.
you
So
bastard.
Corey is thrown off a bridge and then dragged into the sewer by an unknown figure. He wakes up in the sewer and is confronted by Michael, who has been living in the sewers for the past 4 years. After
dare you
holding him by the throat, Michael elects to let Corey go. On the way out of the sewers, Corey is confronted by a homeless man with a knife. In a struggle, Corey stabs and kills the man before fleeing.
I almost thought that the man stabbed Corey instead.
Yeah,
Because I
they made it
the hobo
suspenseful on
had-
purpose.
The hobo get eaten up by Michael because that's what.
Eaten?
Yeah, that's what it kind of implies, dude. Like remember Michael drags that hobo's body into the sewer.
I might have missed that.
It's hard to think this is the same guy in the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I know.
I would have liked it if he actually became Michael. I actually would not have minded
That's the route they were going with, and then they kill him off, dude.
Yeah.
And they gave him that shitty fucking mask that he had.
Yeah.
And they gave him like a really terrible like
Didn't
remix on Michael's theme.
didn't they with the scarecrow mask, wasn't that the original like kind of like vibe of the first one?
I have no clue.
Or was it the Rob Zombie version? Because it was. I remember seeing a mask like that where when Michael was a kid or younger, he had a mask like that in a sense. He was
I'll
wearing.
try to look for it. But yeah, what do you guys think of Michael and Corey becoming friends?
It's weird.
is
It's like comedic type shit. Like
It is.
like the kid is bullying him. Like he's like dragging them and pushing them, and he's just standing there.
See, look at it right there. There's the clown mask.
Oh yeah, this is the Rob Zombie one.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming the impression they did with this one.
Looks so stupid.
I actually thought he looked more menacing without the Halloween, without Michael's mask, and with the
Scarecrow?
mask
Yep.
instead.
Yeah,
He
I like
looked
the
a lot better with the
Scarecrow
Scarecrow
mask.
on.
Yeah,
when
but
he was killing
he obviously in the movie he's trying to imply that hey, I'm gonna become the next.
Mm-hmm.
Michael
Michael.
Myers.
No, that never happened.
So Corey and Allison make
I'm
up.
so sad about it that it didn't happen.
I'm saying because the movie was shit.
So Corey
They
and
should
Allison
feel
make up
bad.
and go on a dinner date, but Allison's ex, who is a police officer,
Amazing.
shows up and harasses them both. This leads to Corey to later lure the cop into the sewers where Michael kills him.
All right, these situations make me question the characters' ages, you know? Because the cop is like, what, almost looks like he's 50, right?
No, he's in his early 30s, bro.
Really? He looks like he's fucking 50.
Early
What
30s.
cop?
The cop that was flirting with the main girl.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie.
Yeah.
He looks old as crap.
He looks like he's 60.
No, he was in his early 30s,
I'm
bro.
like, how old
trying to
are
find
these
his picture.
characters?
30.
Dude,
like,
it's
how
like
old are these
early to
characters?
mid
It was
30s,
weird.
bro.
The whole age dynamic was very off-putting to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
The first movie took place in the 80s, 70s.
I don't know.
Oh wait,
But
are you talking about the
I
guy
didn't
who's
like
hitting
about
on
the cop.
Lori?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
aren't
did
they
like
like
how
Alexi's
Alexi's
talking
age?
about the cop.
I did
like
like how the cop was
56?
able to
No,
fight
Alexi's
back
was talking
when
about
he
the
got
cop who was hitting on the
captured,
granddaughter.
even for a little bit, you know? I like
I
how
thought
he
he
was
was
able to
in
Oh.
mid 30s, I say,
Oh, okay.
because the granddaughter's like probably
Yeah, I
like
couldn't-
20.
Yeah, that guy's like 40.
I couldn't
I
find a
think
picture of him.
mid-30s,
Looks
actually.
like 40.
So Allison finds out that she has passed over for a promotion in favor for a fellow nurse who's having an affair with the doctor. Corey and Michael team up and murder the doctor and nurse at the doctor's home. So what do you guys think of this tag team murder?
See, I like this. This is where it starts actually getting good.
Yeah,
this
that's where
this
the
is where
movie
the killing
finally
starts.
picks up.
Yeah, it's where it's like no more.
It was
they-
kind of cool because you could see how amateur and clumsy Corey is. Like he got his hand smashed in the door, and And then Michael was just like, bro, this is how you do it. Stop being dumb.
I know Michael did. Michael did such a professional way
All
of
he
killing.
did was just walk into the room and just
killed him. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how good he is. He doesn't need to be
that's
sneaky.
not good. That's incompetent.
Explain why he still hasn't died.
No, but that's incompetence on the other party's side. Like, was there nowhere else they could have gone? Because he just walked through.
Imagine this. Michael Myers has like this field around him where it makes people dumb as shit whenever he walks into a room, all right? So they lose like sense of direction, sense of focus,
Well, that's
everything.
kind of true because people in a panic situation tend to lose control of
Yeah,
themselves.
Yeah. They don't think right.
Yeah.
They don't think
She
straight.
got away from the fucking loser kid.
Well, that's because the kid's a loser.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the kid's
she's
kind
like,
of
But
this
he
nerd?
killed the other guy.
because he
But
got
he
hit
caught
by
him off guard.
he got him off guard, bro. Michael doesn't even need that. He
no,
just
but I'm
Michael
saying
just walk up to that guy
she
like,
should have
"Yeet."
been more scared of him since you know she.
And Michael was
witnessed the
also
murder.
in the closet. Just a heads up.
Michael. Michael's also a really tall dude. That
Yeah,
kid
the actor.
was
Yeah,
a regular.
this, like I said, this new actor was 6'3".
Yeah, so
he's
the
fucking
kid's
tall.
just a kid size.
Yeah, so I was like, God damn.
So, yeah, Corey and weird. That Allison and Corey plan to leave Haddonfield because of their past trauma, while Lori becomes increasingly suspicious of Corey after he begins mimicking Michael's behaviors. She forbids him to leave with Allison, but Corey retorts by blaming her for the events that occurred in Haddonfield and says, if he cannot have Allison, no one will.
That's some psychopath.
It's fucking dumb.
behavior.
So on October 31st, Corey returns to the sewers and successfully fights Michael for the mask. He beats the shit out of Michael. What do you guys think of that?
We don't even see it, bro. We
Yeah,
don't
they just
even
push
see-
each other.
He just tussles with them.
Yeah, but you don't even see it though. That's the thing. You
Trying to
see
find a
like
picture.
it goes side, then to side, and
Yeah, it
Michael
was
was on
kinda
top for a
sad.
minute, and then Corey
And
somehow.
when he gets the mask, you know Michael's going to come back for it because he stands right back up and he's like,
Like, oh no.
I know
gotta get it
and he treats it like Michael treated like he got hit and punched in the face and everything, like he was just out cold, and he woke up just randomly again. All Jesus said, they just tussle, and then he just rips the mask off, and then that's it.
well, Michael is also seemingly more injured at this time. He's not at his prime anymore.
It seemed like every kill he kept doing, that's when he started taking off in strength.
But he's invincible, isn't he?
No,
I
he
think,
just acts invincible. I believe.
yeah.
But there's no way he's just a guy.
He is just a guy.
Maybe without the mask, he's just a guy because he didn't die until they took the mask
It's
from
like
him.
his
Isn't
personality
it?
shifts,
Isn't
you
the
know?
mask like a fucking modified like
No, it's
Ronald
like a
Reagan?
personality thing.
No, it's
No, I'm talking about IRL.
It's a Star Trek.
Star. Oh yeah, Captain Kirk.
Yes.
mask.
All right. So meanwhile, Lori and Allison argues as she plans to leave, and Allison too blames Lori for Michael's actions. That night, Corey embarks on a rampage, murdering the high schoolers at the salvage yard. In the confusion, Corey's uncle is also accidentally killed. So what do you guys think of the what
Well, I
is it
like
called?
when the kids
That scene.
died, that's for sure. But I didn't like when the uncle died. That was
Yeah,
sad.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of the junkyard scene? Yeah.
I like the junkyard scene because you knew it was gonna happen.
It didn't feel like a Michael thing to do.
No, because it wasn't
Because
Michael.
yeah,
you know?
because
so
Corey
that's
was
what
very
was a letdown. Like it was too modern for me.
You
Corey
could
was-
tell when Michael was doing the killing and when Corey was doing the killing. 'cause
Corey was very reckless
it
with
was
it.
very
yeah.
reckless. He was too fast. There was no suspense at all. If it was Michael, he would be like preying on them for a little while longer before they.
If
even
it
knew
was
he
Michael,
there.
he would have been teleporting all over the
I
place.
know that would have been that's the satisfying part because he would be like walking and then he kills someone and three other would have ran and he would have hit somewhere and Michael was like, whoop, whoop, I'm here.
Like
Whoop, whoop,
all
I'm there.
regular
Whoop,
humans.
ba-dum. Exactly.
You don't do that, bro?
No.
But this one, when Corey was killing her, it was like, it's kind of a bore fest when he
It
was doing
was,
it.
yeah. I mean,
'Cause
there was no.
I thought his kill on the when he was doing the rapid stabs, like in that earlier scene, I thought that was fine.
That was
It
fine.
was pretty brutal.
Yeah, but the rest of
like
the
this
like we're
one
talking about the junkyard
yeah,
scene.
yeah,
that
yeah.
was like I said, that was pretty
Yeah,
whack.
there was
He drove a car over a chick.
the torch part would have been cool, but we didn't even get to see it.
No, but that's not. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Michael would do something like that.
Bro
probably.
failed to kill someone with a truck.
He did. He really did.
Okay, so then he goes to kill. So yeah, he then where did I leave off? He then goes to kill his mother as well as the DJ and receptionist at the radio station.
He didn't even show the mother. He didn't even show the mother's
Yeah,
death.
they just cut away from
No,
that
they
scene.
cut away. He had the knife, and she was like, "Your clothes is over here, folded for you. You gotta take out." And it just show. And it,
I can see why.
and
he
the
did
DJ
that.
is because the DJ. Remember in the beginning of the movie, he was roasting the shit out of the guy.
Oh wow, this guy holds a grudge for stupid things.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of that kill scene though?
That was awesome. That was actually awesome.
having the
Well,
tongue
it
on
was
the
good
record
until
player.
they had that terrible prosthetic after hitting
Oh,
his
the
head.
tongue?
Well, after they hit his head like
the
3
record
times, and his entire jaw basically like
That part was
dislocated.
that was cool.
That's
but
a Michael kill right
was like
there.
Jello.
That was a Michael kill right there, and that's why I
he
like
was
that.
learning.
Yeah.
He was learning.
Yeah, because he smashed that guy, the DJ. They don't show the reception
when they
dying
had
though.
No, they
when
don't.
they had his reflection in the windows, it's a 100% Michael move as well. So
The thing, the only thing that made me mad again is still they didn't show the reception dying either.
Yeah, they,
that-
they did
that was
cut away
enough.
from a few kills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had that in the background, blurry as shit. You could see her trying to fight, but like that was about it. And then yeah, she gets murdered. And he gets murdered.
No way.
So back at the Strode home, Lori
Yes, daddy.
Lori attempts unaliving herself because I can't say that word online to lure Corey to her, whom she shoots down the stairs. Corey then stabs himself in the neck to frame Lori for his death in front of
that's
arriving Allison.
dedication.
I don't get why her baiting, the gun situation caused him to come up the stairs.
No, he's already intentionally coming to kill.
But why
Lori.
was she like, why would I ever, myself?
Unalive.
Die in Minecraft?
I guess to let his guard down.
Yeah, to let him think, because he was still younger than Michael. Michael would have just still walked in there with no thought process. Like,
Oh, I guess he was listening in and he was like, oh, she's going to do it herself.
yeah. So
But
then,
Michael would have just been like, doesn't matter.
yeah, Michael would have smacked down the door with his big ass 14-inch foot
His
and
manimal paws.
and walked in there and like, oh, you're not doing that? Bet, let me do it for you. And it was. Did it.
Yeah,
But this kid had more. This kid was thinking harder than Michael was. Isn't that like with Michael? Isn't he more like not that intelligent?
He's more predatory. Yeah, he's just like in kill mode at all times. He
No,
doesn't
but I
really-
mean like his actual psyche. Like he can't really think like that. Isn't he like less intelligent?
I
I
don't
think
know.
he was considered. I don't know if he was considered on the spectrum when he was younger or not. I don't remember the full story, but he was very different and treated differently because of how he acted as a kid.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
He was like an outcast.
yeah, so he wasn't like that intelligent to begin with. But the kid, what's his name, Corey? Yeah, Corey. He was going to go to college for engineering, bro. So I think Corey had too much of, like, he was thinking too much compared to Michael, how he doesn't think at all.
So Michael suddenly arrives to retrieve his mask and kills Corey by breaking his neck. And after a struggle, Lori is able to pin Michael to a table with a knife in his hands. She then removes his mask and slits his throat. Michael rips a hand free and tries to strangle Lori, but Allison arrives and breaks his arm before Lori slices it open, killing him.
All right, so there's one part before this scene that I think is so stupid. It's when Corey comes back to life to grab Michael's foot.
It's so dumb.
Like, dude stabbed himself in the neck. How does he just and grab someone's foot? He should be dead.
Yeah, he should have been dead.
from
Like he
blood
pulled,
loss alone.
because they Lori
was
pulls out, she
ridiculous.
pulls out the knife too, like out of his throat. So the fact that he was still alive, that was insane.
But yeah,
But that
Michael's
just shows
like,
he can't. He was becoming the next Michael though.
he's like, you disrespect. Michael's like, you disrespect me. You disrespect my family. You disrespect my cat.
And you took
also-
and you take my mask. I must snap your neck, and that was so satisfying to see.
I liked the whole like getting Michael pinned to the table.
Yeah, that was
it was
actually
very
smart.
cool, very smart. It was the first time you see a character be so smart.
Well, Lori was already.
Lori's already
Yeah,
Well,
Lori
but this
was
is the first time we actually see her act on it.
In
No, she
Scream-
did.
She booby trapped her whole time,
Remember?
remember?
I think in the latest Scream movie, there was also something like the character.
No one talks about Scream, bro.
It's a
Still,
2017 movie.
I really
talks
liked
about
it.
that.
or
It was very
last
brutal.
year.
Yeah, it was. I liked it too. It was a good way to.
I
And they
was-
took off the mask, so it's a good way to signify that like Michael no longer has power. or
The
whatever.
other thing I thought about was funny though is how Michael is still alive when he gets his throat slit. I'm like, bruh, how are you still alive?
Because he's
moving?
Michael, bro.
Because
It
that boy,
makes no fucking sense.
bro, that boy grabbed Lori and was about to choke her out to death, and yeah, like the granddaughter comes and breaks the arm.
I like how his hand wasn't bleeding when he literally sliced his hand in half, and there was no blood coming out.
He already did.
No way.
So with Michael finally dead, Lori takes his body to the salvage yard, attracting the residents of Haddonfield who follow her in procession. She dumps his body into the industrial shredder at Corey's uncle's scrapyard. In the ensuing days, Allison and Lori reconcile. Allison leaves Haddonfield after discovering the truth about Corey, while Lori finishes her memoir and rediscovers her romance with Officer Hawkins. In Lori's house, Michael's mask remains left from his death.
You know,
And now, Halloween 4.
It's so weird that the townspeople fucking like crowd surfed him to the thing.
I was thinking he was gonna rise right up there again when they were lifting him. I thought he was gonna do the stand where he just moves his upper body like I'm alive, bitches. Start murdering everyone. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they actually crushed his whole body. Yeah, we saw his skull break in half.
We saw
But
everything.
yeah, like
Yeah.
this trilogy's done, but I don't think the series is done because since the mask is there, someone's gonna pick up the mantle and just become a copycat
It's probably
killer.
going to be a few more years before we get another
Well,
one.
yeah, we'll probably get a new trilogy eventually, but
Yeah, it'll be a while. Is my guess. So that's the ending, guys. What do you guys rate it out of 10?
2.5.
I had 3.
I'm gonna go 5.5.
5.5.
I'm gonna go down a little bit.
I'll go 5.7. It was a movie.
It was
Yeah.
a bad one.
And like I said, just
There's his face.
Let's
I
read
know.
some. Let's read some.
that's the actual.
Let's look at some online reviews. This IMDb Honest Member gave it 1 out of 10. Film students need to study this film as a lesson of how not to write a sequel. It's unbelievable. I guess it's kind of inspired by Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning.
Part 5.
A New Beginning, and Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. But I just find it so baffling because Halloween always seemed to take itself more seriously than that franchise. And here's the other thing. This movie is trying to be dead serious and dramatic. The first half of the film isn't even a horror movie, but just straight up drama. There's no comic relief here at all. This is serious stuff, everyone.
A horror movie doesn't need comedic relief to
But
be good.
I guess he just didn't like how seriously it was taking itself.
I didn't think it was taking itself seriously enough, honestly.
I just thought it was boring for the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of drama, just nothing but drama. So this other reviewer gave a 5 out of 10. I'm not sure who thought this script was a good idea because it's not. As a lifelong die-hard Halloween fan, I have a love
Die-hard.
for the good ones and a bad, but this along with Halloween Kills is just no. So much potential was wasted. I'm not even going to mention the plot or any details. Halloween Ends is an insult to the characters and ideas. It borders offensive. While Halloween Kills has redeeming values, Ends just screws it all to high heaven.
No way.
Watch it on streaming service or somewhere else and give it a try just for the nostalgia's sake. But you have been warned. I give it a 5 because Halloween has a soft spot with me. Well, this Rotten Tomato audience member gave it a 5 out of 5. Absolute epic ending. This timeline is by far my favorite of all timelines. This trilogy
shut
was
the
a
fuck
beautiful
up.
love letter to fans while honoring the franchise and a perfect bow to tie up the series. If more remakes or reboots are created down the road, it will not live up to this trilogy. Loved it.
You mean when?
You mean when? And this one gave it a 3 out of 5, which I agree with. Just not enough Michael Myers. We
It
didn't get
really
enough.
wasn't though. For
I
Halloween.
feel
Yeah,
like the other guy was watching a different movie.
Yeah, they just had piss baby Myers.
All right. Check out our previous podcast. If you enjoy this one so far, we upload new episodes weekly. Also check out our Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated. Do you guys want to take an intermission?
No, let's just get this Hellraiser
Alright,
movie over with.
I'm gonna have to leave in like 8 minutes.
All right, sounds good. So now we're doing a spoiler-free review of Hellraiser because we're doing horror movies this week. So Hellraiser released October 7th of 2022, starring Odessa Ezion, directed by David Bruckner. Rated R. Plot summary: a woman discovers the newly resurrected, partially formed body of her brother-in-law. She starts killing for him to Oh wait, that's the old one. My bad. I put the wrong description because I.
Oh,
He
because
watched
you
the
thought it was the old one.
Yeah, he watched the old one.
He said
and
that old one was way better than the new
Yeah,
one.
I did. So the new one. Sorry.
I like I said, I thought
A
that
take-
the first one was the only good
So
one.
Yeah,
a
I
take
did
on
too.
Clive Barker's 1987 horror classic, where a young woman struggling with addiction comes into possession with an ancient box, unaware that its purpose is to summon the Cenobites. Yeah. What are you guys'
not
overall
good.
thoughts without any spoilers?
I never watched any Hellraiser movies.
I've seen
neither.
one a very long time ago, but I didn't understand it. I couldn't follow it at all.
I didn't even get to see the main dude.
But
was
yeah,
halfway
I
through.
didn't like this movie.
I didn't even see the main doing it.
I
So
was somewhat excited to see what they could do with it because, like, with the advancement in technology and all that.
I
So
think
I was
they-
excited for that. But
They just didn't do
you
the
know.
movie justice because we're so far in like CGI.
He looks like shit.
Yeah, like
The
Like-
guy with the fucking pinhead looks way better.
They did too much CGI and not enough practical effects like the original did.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
there's
agree.
there's a side by side down there.
and,
if you
and
look-
the
you see
original
it.
had
Yep.
like
Yeah,
no
there-
budget.
Look at that. Look at that. That guy looks so much more like intimidating compared to the whatever
new one.
whatever that's a chick or guy.
It's
Could,
because practical effects are better
yeah.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah, I did not like this movie. It was very boring.
I had a hard
It
time trying to
was
stay
a bore
awake.
fest.
The
I
main
agree.
character was kind of an asshole.
That too, yeah.
Are you
Was
talking
the
about
girl?
the girl?
The girl, yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
she-
said, I didn't finish the movie.
She was
rude to
I was halfway
everybody.
through.
Yeah.
She was well. That's because she was an addict, so she was probably going through. She was sick of
withdrawals
the,
or something.
No, she was
Judge-
6 months clean.
she
She
was sick of
said.
the judgment and all that.
Oh yeah.
So she's like, you know what? If you're gonna be like this, I'm just gonna be a dick to you now.
But her
Mhm.
bro was just looking out for her.
And she cost her.
I
And she
respect
was like,
him.
I
for
don't
that.
need
Yeah,
you.
I mean, yeah, he was a bit on her ass about it, but I guess that's just how family is sometimes when you're a recovering drug addict.
What do you guys rate this movie out of 10?
I give it a 4.
I give this 3.5.
I haven't finished. Maybe a
From what you've
5
seen.
or 4. Yeah,
Give this
4.
a 3.5 as well. 3.725. That's what I give it, actually.
I only give it a 4 because I understand it better than I did when I first watched the original.
You're a grown up now. That's
Yeah.
why.
Let's
I really wish we could have watched the other one instead.
the
of this.
original, yeah, it was better.
No, I mean not the original. I mean like the Terrifier.
Oh,
Yeah.
we couldn't find it in anything.
It's here now, finally.
So let's compare to some.
random ass Sunday.
I know.
Let's compare to some online ratings. The critics from Discord gave it a 56 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 69. Audience on IMDb 6.1 out of 10. And Rotten Tomato audience 62%. So the average of all these scores 61.75.
I strongly disagree with all these audience to be that high.
The score was higher when Javier and I were looking into it. It was like a 78 at the
Jesus, it's
You-
not that good.
Well, it was just came out recently too.
time. Yeah.
All right, let's take a in-depth review of Hellraiser. Starting with during a party at a hedonistic millionaire, Voight. I forgot how to say his last name.
Just you can say his first name.
Roland's mansion.
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald. So, sex worker Joey comes across a mechanical puzzle, which Roland insists he solves. Joey solves the configuration and is stabbed by a blade hidden inside the box. A portal opens from which chains fly and rip Joey apart. As Roland demands with an audience with Leviathan.
Leviathan?
It doesn't have an N.
Oh,
6
weird.
years later, recovering addict Riley is living. All right, before we jump into Riley, what do you guys think of the very beginning with?
Was that Robert Pattinson?
Let's look at the cast
Good
list.
question.
I was also playing Overwatch while watching this
You're
movie.
supposed to be focusing on the movies, not playing games, sir.
They were just talking. That's
Not Robert
plus the
Pattinson.
fucking. I turned up
No.
the brightness
They would've-
all
if-
the way
if it was
up, and
Robert
it's still a
Pattinson-
dark ass movie.
Oh, really? I had no problem watching it this morning.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
I was
not
on my
Robert
phone.
Pattinson.
Oh,
Yeah. What do you guys think of the beginning though, where the dude gets sacrificed?
The
I thought it was
chains look
dumb, bro.
They look kind of cool.
yeah, the
chains
chain
look
stuff.
fine.
Yeah, the chain scene.
Mm-hmm.
The
all the-
scene, like
I think all
Kinda
the chain
fanfiction.
scenes were fine in the movie, but like
the
big,
Cenobites looks dumb.
yeah, the Cenobites do all look dumb. And then obviously the beginning of this shit made no sense. Why would this guy like intend to just go to a random room in someone's house, meet a chick, and then the chick's not there, and some other guy just walked, solve the puzzle now. Like,
Yeah.
bro, just fight the guy and leave.
Just
Yeah, I don't get
leave.
what he was trying to accomplish. I was completely lost on why he sacrificed that dude.
Oh, because he was trying to talk to the Cenobites, I believe.
No, he was trying to talk to God. That was the,
Oh, right,
that was the thing. Like he was supposed to grant a wish or something shit like that.
All right. So now we move on to 6 years later, recovering addict Riley is living with her brother Matt, his boyfriend Colin, and their roommate Nora. Riley's boyfriend Trevor convinces her to help break into an abandoned storage warehouse where they discover the puzzle box. Returning home late, Riley gets into an argument with Matt and leaves. At an empty park, she solves the box but avoids being cut by the blade. The Cenobites, a group of deformed humanoids, appear and demand she choose another as a sacrifice. Matt finds Riley blacked out, and as he tries to wake her, inevitably cuts himself on the box. He goes to a nearby restroom to clean his wound. Riley hears him scream and discovers that he vanished.
I was still confused on what was going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically the blade was meant for Riley, but the bro got stabbed instead.
Well, it's because she was being intentionally smart with the cube.
No, it's because she basically.
Like, no, I mean,
she pulled her hand back fast enough before it could
no,
cover
no,
it.
she was like this. She
Yeah.
intentionally was. She's like, I don't want to just be like a dummy and actually clamp my hand really tightly to this cube. I don't know what's gonna happen. So she was intentionally being calm and collective, and somehow the since she took acid or whatever, the Cenobites, the main one, would be like, oh, I can just talk to her in her sleep.
So weird.
And then somehow the Cenobites like, bet since you didn't want to do it, I'm gonna just connect to your brother that's asleep like 5 blocks away and wake his ass up.
Yeah, in the original, the way that the girl avoided being sacrificed was that there was somebody else who escaped the Cenobites, and she's like, I'll turn him in if you guys let me live. So that was their deal.
Oh.
So it wasn't like the Cenobites randomly offered, hey, do you want a chance to survive? Like in this one. It's like, that makes no sense. Why?
Yeah, for real.
I
All right, I got.
I didn't like.
All right, peace out, man.
Chica.
I didn't like that entire intro. Really, like, it was dumb. I liked the brother character, so I mean, I guess that was her entire motivation for the entire movie.
Yeah, but they killed off the best character right away.
Which was a bad move in my opinion, because I like the brother duo combination would have been nice to see, but in this case they just cut him off for motivation.
Yeah.
And that was a bad move, I think.
Yeah. Bad writing.
The whole, I forget in the original, did they hallucinate in the original one as well?
Like when
Nobody
he
was
getting
on,
stabbed.
no, nobody
Like-
was on drugs.
No, like how she, you know how like when she was just out in the park area, she turned around and then she saw a Cenobite for like a
That's
split
because the
second.
acid was kicking in.
Yeah, there was no.
There's no drugs in the original.
There was no. Yeah, there was no drugs. There was no
Alright.
random appearances.
But I'm assuming in the original though, when someone got stabbed with the cube, they had that weird effect as well.
Oh,
right.
where they were like in the
Dazed and stuff like that. And next thing you know, they get teleported to their actual domain or area.
Cenobite domain. Yeah. So, believe in the box caused Matt's disappearance. Riley and Trevor track down Serena Maneker, Voi's former lawyer, who had hidden it in the warehouse. Maneker tries to take the box from Riley, but is inevitably cut by the blade and is later taken by the Cenobites. Riley visits Voi's abandoned mansion, finding his journals and learning that the box has multiple configurations. Each of them requires a victim to be marked by the box's blade for the Cenobites to take. On completion, the box allows its holder to receive a gift. And the entity that rules over hell will grant it. Riley sees an apparition of Matt and is horrified to discover that he has been flayed. What do you guys think of Riley discovering all this secret lore?
At least he did something like that in this movie. That's for sure.
The lore of like I said, these movies can be incredibly difficult to follow because the lore is so
Complex.
it's confusing. Yeah, like they're.
Like I said,
This movie does a decent job of explaining it and simplifying it, I guess, but it's still not easy to follow because it's ridiculous.
This movie's already doing better than Smile. That's for sure. Remember Smile? There was no lore behind it. Like, oh yeah, someone killed someone in front of you, and then that's how you passed on the trait. No one did research behind it or anything. And this one actually, like, hey, here's a whole like room from one guy doing
shoehorned villain, aka the
rich boy?
The boy, the
rich guy,
whatever his name was,
the girl's boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Oh, the boyfriend, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Her fuck buddy, bro. You don't like her fuck buddy?
He was just a goon, basically. That's all he was.
Oh yeah, it was revealed later that he was just a goon.
Yeah.
So,
but like that actually did catch me by surprise. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, okay, so he's been working for this guy. I did not see that coming.
She double crossed. So Trevor, Colin, and Nora arrive to take Riley home. When Riley explains her findings to Colin, the still living but mutilated Voight who is hiding inside the walls, stabs Nora with the box. The group attempts to escape the mansion in a van, but Nora is taken by the Cenobites. Their leader, the priest, taunts Nora, then flays her. The group crashes the van and tries to walk back to the mansion. Riley encounters the priest, who commands her to sacrifice 2 souls with the last 2 configurations, or the Cenobites will take her. After Trevor is injured by one of the Cenobites, Riley solves the next configuration and stabs it. The Cenobites get torn to pieces as the next sacrifice.
This I didn't, like I said,
That was so much of a scene that you just explained.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. It's like when they're driving through to get out of there, and the one, what was that Asian friend, Asian roommate, whatever, she gets taken, and then the van, they look back and they see the dimension finally. They're like, oh shit actually is going down.
It does pick up significantly here, and I do like the whole idea of how to kill them, which is very nice because that's probably, I don't know if they did it in the originals or not.
In the first one,
killing a Cenobite. I mean, I don't know if they did that in the original or anything.
Yeah,
but it's still nice to see that. These guys are killable. And the other thing is, Cenobites aren't actually godly beings; they're just a much more advanced civilization, it seems.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's at least what I'm getting from this movie. Because when they explained it, they said, "Yeah, we're not aliens, really. We're just well, technically they're aliens. We're not gods. I mean, we're just a highly advanced civilization that just wants to feel things to the extreme." And so they just create this, and they got killed by their own technology.
They were outsmarted.
Yeah. So much for being a smart civilization. You can get outsmarted by humans. Get fucked.
Big facts.
So the group makes it back to the mansion, realizing that there are steel doors designed to lock the Cenobites out. Riley and Colin leave Trevor to rest, and it is revealed that Trevor has been working for Voight to find people to sacrifice to the puzzle box, which is what we were talking about earlier. Riley and Colin trap a Cenobite to become the last sacrifice.
And fail to stab it. What stupid.
Yeah, but Voight appears and stabs Colin with the box. Voight reveals that he sought new pleasurable sensations after completing all his sacrifices, but his reward was a contraption attached to him that twists his nerve endings, leaving him in constant pain.
I like this part, actually. I actually really like it. Yeah, they showed it. They showed that, we say that we give you all these wonderful things if you complete our puzzle, basically. We can give you, like, power. We can make you feel all these awesome sensations. I forget what the third option was.
There's actually 6 of them.
I thought there was 3.
No, 6. The whole book showing the different configurations are all 6, all the sensations you can get.
Well, I think they only offered 3 options in this movie. And they just get like he thought, yeah, I'm gonna get this cool new ability to like feel things much better, but nah, they screwed him over and they just stabbed a contraption into him, and now he has to live with constant pain. It's like a monkey's paw kind of situation.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I thought that was cool. And the motivation behind that character is also very justifiable in this case. I mean, it's not a very good justification, but it's still a motive for his behavior and why he's like trapping everything in and trying to kill everything just so he can get his old life back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool. I liked the character overall, believe it or not.
Yeah, it was a decent ending. I mean, the way they wrote it was kind of boring,
it was a mess.
But at
It
the
was a
same
mess.
time, yeah. But at least it concluded in a satisfying way. So he completes the final configuration that entraps the Cenobites, demanding they ask the god basically, to free him from his gift. God appears in the sky above the mansion. Riley retrieves the box and unlocks the steel doors, letting the Cenobites in. Riley saves Colin from torture by stabbing Trevor, choosing him as the new final sacrifice. Trevor is mutilated and dragged to hell. Meanwhile, Voight bargains with the priest to grant him a different gift, and she offers him power. Voight is released from his contraption and momentarily healed before God impales him with a large chain and takes him away.
That's it?
There's a little bit more. Tempted by the priest into resurrecting Matt, Riley refuses to wish for a gift because she knows the Cenobites' rewards are always twisted.
Yeah, monkey's paw situation. Exactly. Don't trust this. Yeah, why would anyone trust a wish granted by people that require death to grant that wish? Like, use common sense here. Come on.
No, bro.
The priest tells her she has chosen to live with the guilt of her actions. The box reverts to its original configuration and the Cenobites disappear. As Riley and Colin leave the mansion, he asks her if she made the right choice. Riley remains silent. Meanwhile, inside God, Voight undergoes a brutal transformation into a new Cenobite.
Did they show it or no?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, yeah.
It must not be that memorable then.
No, the movie's not very memorable at all. This movie, like, while I did mention it, definitely simplifies things a lot.
Even the
lore-wise.
costumes are kind of simple and boring.
Yeah,
the
like,
Cenobites.
everything was pretty simple. They simplified it directly. Like I said, when I first watched the original movie, I almost didn't understand it at all, you know? I was significantly younger at the time when I watched it, so I'll give them that.
Look how cool these OGs look.
Yeah.
And goofy too. They're
That
both
is a lot
cool and
cooler.
goofy.
It's real practical effects. No CGI
Yeah.
there at all. So that's really nice. You got to also remember that the original movie was like made on $10, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So
For $10, it blew up though.
it
That's for damn sure.
It became a classic, yeah. So
New Cenobites, not
that's cool. But yeah, so I'll give it this. If you want to get into the lore of Hellraiser, this is definitely a movie to start with. I just wouldn't put myself through it again.
What do you guys rate out of 10?
I'm going down. What did I give myself?
4,
last time?
yeah.
I'm going down to a 2.
Oh shit.
I think it's like a 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5 for me.
Movie's not fantastic at all. Like I said, if you want the lore, either watch this movie and hurt yourself or just become old enough to understand the originals.
Yeah. We'll skip the other reviews for now and let's just jump into content seen this week. What are you guys shows or movies you guys watched this week?
So I watched more Simpsons. I think I'm on season 10 now.
The Simpsons.
Yes, sir. And I don't think I watched much anything. I played some games. I played Pokemon, got some new shinies, obviously. Overwatch 2 with you guys a little bit.
Hell
that was
yeah.
nice. The game is still like nothing special. I mean, yeah, it's nothing special until they add Bastion back. I also watched a movie today called The Curse of Bridge Hollow. It's a new movie on Netflix. It's not great. It's
a Netflix movie. So
it is a Netflix movie. It's got a decent cast list.
I'm gonna watch it because they have that actor in there now.
Yeah, but it's not good. He's not a good
What
He
is
doesn't
that,
save
a
the-
haunted
he
house
doesn't save the
situation?
movie?
What?
He doesn't save the movie?
He did not save the movie
Is
at all.
is it like a haunted house sort of
Yeah,
situation?
that's what it looks like.
Okay, so basically, a long time ago, someone just sealed away
A curse, right?
basically Jack, which is like the jack-o'-lantern, the spirit or whatever. They sealed him away. Now these new people are moving into this house. They unleash said demon, and now they have to seal it back up. That's literally the plot of the movie.
Sounds epic, I guess.
It's not a very good plot, okay? It's very cliche. Nothing new. Don't expect anything new from this movie, all right?
All right.
I won't.
But not even the actor saved the movie, but it was still a decent watch. I really enjoyed the CGI. And one thing you'll like, Eddie, is I don't know if they meant it or not, but there is a call to the clown movie that you watched recently.
Oh, Killer Clowns
Yeah,
from Outer Space. Was
definitely.
it this clown dude right here?
Yeah, they look like those clowns.
They do. That's what I was thinking.
So it's a big nod to it. I feel like, and that was
Hell
nice
yeah.
because, like I said, the CGI in this movie is fantastic.
Just the story and the story
is
and the
beyond
actors.
mid, yeah.
The actors can save it. Okay, I might watch it then.
What did you watch this week, Javier?
I just watched Cyberpunk. That was it.
You liked it, you said, right?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
What would you rate it? Was it as good as what
It's
Jesus
good.
said?
It's
Really?
pretty good. It's pretty good actually. It's enjoyable. I realized if I actually let my hair grow out, and then I could actually have that hairstyle
You
that
can pull off a character, yeah.
I could pull off his hairstyle and
Yeah.
everything.
I think it was good. I didn't think it was.
Is it good enough that it makes you want to buy Cyberpunk?
No, not
Because
for me.
some people are are doing what the League of Legends show did. Is like once they watched League of Legends show, they got League of Legends. I know that's a free to play game, but still. But in this case, same thing is happening for this show. They watch the show and is like, oh, let me play Cyberpunk now.
No,
Actually,
not for
that
me.
actually happened to me.
I think
I
it's
wanna
the
buy it and
number
play it.
one. I think it's the number one Steam game right now.
I actually
Holy
want to
shit.
buy it too
Cyberpunk.
because of seeing the show. I want to see what the game's like.
I think it was good. I didn't love it, but it wasn't like. It was pretty good. I gave it like an 8.
Yeah, I
out
was
of
say
10.
it's like an 8 for me as well. Jesus, I think gives it a 9.5, almost
He
10.
probably gives it a 10, bro.
But the story's good. I do enjoy it.
You watched
love all-
Chainsaw Man, right?
Yes, I watched Chainsaw Man this week, and
Does it deserve the hype?
was
Be honest. Like, don't just say, yeah, it's
beautiful.
cool because it's the new thing. I want your brutally honest opinion.
No, I like it. I liked it. I've read the manga. I haven't finished the manga, but I've read some of it. And
Is it
I don't
worth the
I think
hype?
it's good. I think it's good. I don't know what to tell you because I think it's really good,
Because
but
I think the hype is
maybe
too
I'm
much.
biased. Nah, it's worth the hype, bro. Well, we only have one episode down, so there's not much to go off of.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's just the introductory to the
Yeah, it's
animation
the
to see how
lore.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be done. Really,
But it's good. I really like
the little doggo.
over
Yeah, the
here.
dog is cute.
Cute.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it or not.
You should give
I'm
it a
probably not gonna
shot.
watch it right
Give
away.
it at least.
I
watch-
know they haven't the Spy
stick with
Family.
Bleach
The new
for now.
season's out, right?
Yeah, I watched the first episode last week of the new
I'll
season.
stick with Bleach for now.
Yes, we also watched Bleach this week.
Oh yes, so good.
See, I'm not watching that either.
It was great. I like. The downside is like I don't like that they're doing 3D animation for the Howls, but then again, we're past fighting just regular Howls, so that I feel like they don't need to animate it by hand anymore, and all that.
It looks so
And I don't.
pretty.
Another thing I didn't like is how, in order to show off the character, they had Ichigo go all out, basically, on a
Full Bankai, bro.
a whole Bankai on just like a simple hollow. It was like, come on, dude, you could have just killed it normally. You didn't have to do
Nah.
all this. And Chad literally blew up an entire building full of people.
So he's a murderer now.
Essentially, yes.
Wow.
It looks really pretty now. I
The
think.
animation's good. It's very
So
high
it's
quality.
so it's Mr. Beast high quality paying for it. then.
Essentially,
sense, yeah.
yes. It's very
like
good.
the Naruto release.
I was worried that the animation isn't going to hold up to the original. That's saying a lot because we're talking about animation that's like around 10 years old right now, right? But Ichigo's animation has always been top of the line. Like, out of the big three, it's always been number one animation-wise, all right?
Yeah, but not for story-wise.
Not story-wise, yeah, but animation-wise, it's always been three. I was
Is
worried that
it-
their animation was going to change completely and
Hasn't
not
One
be as
Piece
good.
just been in the middle the whole
No,
time?
One Piece is now top of the line.
Is it now?
Easily.
Because I know the story behind, like, One Piece really doesn't have
Oh,
that
I
big
can't
of
wait
a
to
story.
see that character in action. You still don't know who he is?
No, don't
For
spoil
real?
it. Don't.
Yeah, you've been
spoil
spoiling a lot of stuff, bro. Shh, keep your mouth shut.
I watched the new Family Guy episode.
I still have to do that. I usually wait
Dude,
for like
I
the season
can't
to come
watch Family like
Why?
I can't keep I keep walking in, you playing the episode, and I'm like, this is so stupid right now.
out. I
Like,
kind
it's
of
so-
I kind of
it's
saw a
not great.
spoiler for myself for She-Hulk. I'm not gonna have you look it up, obviously.
Yeah, I watched She-Hulk,
But-
and Aleksey spoiled it for me big time.
But
It's like
Hulk's
saying,
son
bro,
looks so
it's
awful.
like going to watch Endgame and then coming back before I watch and be like, bro, I can't believe Iron Man died. It's like, what the fuck?
No one needs to know this right now. Let me watch it myself.
Bro, Hulk's son looks so awful.
Shut
Oh, now you're
up,
spoiling
bro.
for the audience.
Shut up, bro.
God damn it!
Spoiler
Now you're
alert,
spoiling
Hulk's
for
son
the
looks like a
audience.
fuckboy.
Jesus, can't
Jesus.
control
He
himself.
looks like
You
Prince
cannot
Charming.
trust this man with the secret.
Hulk's son
'cause he will,
cannot be looking like
he
Prince
will
Charming.
blurt it out to the whole world.
How's the new episode of Spy Family, or was it a special?
There's a new one today that I haven't watched yet, but the one before it was
So
pretty
sad
good.
to
Pretty good.
see.
It's
I
cute.
was
We finally get the
amazing.
doggo.
Oh, they get a doggo in Spy Family?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, you guys
You
are
might have
just
seen
now
it in
getting
the
to that?
intro a few
You
times.
guys are just now getting to that?
I haven't been watching it. I forgot what platform
I guess I
watched it.
read further into the manga than I thought I did.
Yeah, we just got to the doggo arc.
I like the dog.
It's cute.
You know what he can do, right?
Bork, bork. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it though.
All right,
I don't know what it can do.
then watch it.
I gotta figure out which platform I watched it on.
You can watch it on Hulu or Crunchyroll.
Well, I don't remember I don't know if I watched it on.
We said Hulu
Funimation.
or Crunchyroll, and you're on Funimation.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see if I watched it on here.
All right. With that, let's roll the credits. Y'all got any recommendations for any media?
No, but I gotta
Not,
pee.
not really.
All right, so we'll wrap it up then. The plan for next week is Black Adam.
Yo, let's go next week. Let's go.
I didn't see my baby boy. I know.
I gotta see that boy in
And finally, the
action.
long-awaited. I feel like this trailer's been out forever.
It has been out forever. I mean, I'm glad that the fan casting hit. It actually.
Does it already
worked,
have
you
a
know?
rating already? 'Cause
I'm
don't know.
hyped for this. I'm super hyped because I feel like DC's going through
I
like
don't
its
think so.
early Marvel phase with some of these movies right now. You know how early Marvel
Building
phase-
up individuals like they should have done.
Yeah, like they're doing individuals and they're holding up quite well.
Black
I'm
Adam
hoping
is
it
not an
stays
actual
I'm
a Justice League member, though, is he?
no, he's not.
He's
But
an
I'm still
anti-hero.
happy that they're going through that phase where they're having good independent movies. You know, and I hope that quality stays
What do you
that
mean?
way.
Batman's had like 5 independent movies.
Yeah, but they weren't like. That's all they had. It was just Batman. Now they got more movies coming out. Like the original Superman, Superman, Man of Steel was good. It was mid,
Yeah, I
but it
liked
was
it.
good.
I liked it.
I don't-
I
I
know
don't-
why people clown on it so much.
I've never
I liked
seen
it.
it.
It's because it's probably because he barely says anything in the movies. He was just this silent, brooding character.
But it was cool. I don't know.
Yeah,
Henry,
he was cool,
Henry
bro.
Cavill was
He
a really good
He's a
actor.
perfect Superman.
Yeah.
And I believe they actually. I'm hearing rumors that they're starting to work on Superman 2.
Oh, I hope so.
I heard rumors about it.
You mean Man
Now-
of Steel
now-
too?
Yeah, Man
Now I
of
want to
Steel 2.
rewatch this movie.
I've never seen it,
So I'm hoping those rumors are true because I hear Henry is back for it.
he looks good as Superman.
So with that, please like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next week, peace.
Bye bye.
And rumors